Straight up 5 o'clock on the weather spot. Just wanted to go ahead and go over the warnings that we have out there right now. Just kind of give you a broad overview. First of all, here is regional radar showing you a strong line of showers and thunderstorms that have been moving through since just after about 3 p.m. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have around the area right now. I want to start with the newest severe thunderstorm warning down here around Wablo, where I am seeing significant hail, possibly approaching the 2-inch mark. I want to go ahead and put some parameters on this and show you that maximum estimated, what it could be. Not sure if we're seeing this around Wablo right now. This is where your reports can really help out. Could approach up to 2 inches. Probably we're seeing something in the 1-inch plus variety down here right over Wablo right now. Algorithms picking up on that strong hail radar return. So not exactly sure if we will see that size or not, but potential for strong hail exists definitely down there right now. This would be off to the south and the west of Wheatland in this cell. And so you can see with the polygon here, this severe thunderstorm warning has come out until 5:30 p.m. talking about the same thing that we have all afternoon, right? 60-mile-per-hour winds and up to quarter-size hail, this is telling us right now. But we're going to see a wide variety in this. So definitely seeing some strong wind gusts coming through Wablo right now, off to the northwest, approaching Wheatland out of this cell right now. This is down to the south edge of this. It does keep going. As we go down here, we can pick up Springfield radar and let us tell about this down here on the south trailing edge. Down here where we have seen some emergency management reports of a little bit bigger than 3/4 inch hail. Looks like down here over Sarcoxy. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now out until... This one goes until 5:15 p.m., and this is going to pick up La Russell, Stotts City, and out towards Miller for a strong thunderstorm down there as well. So then we can go over here and we can pick up, is this new? Until 5:15 p.m. So this one came out at 4:51. I missed this just a second ago, but this is going to be over here to the east of Lewisburg. So this is picking up Windyville. You have a severe warned thunderstorm out here about to the edge of your polygon, but it looks like we have some hail picking up there around the 1/2 inch variety as well. So, and that one is just out ahead a little bit of the main line. So let's go back up here and pick up Clinton, where is not under anything severe warned at the moment, but you guys are still seeing a little bit of hail. This is going to be like some pea-sized hail down here just to the north of Deepwater, say between Deepwater and Clinton. But probably our most robust storm of the afternoon is going to be this one that is right now between Warrensburg and Fayetteville, seeing some consistently 1/2 inch hail. I think it may have been a little bit bigger over here around Centerville a little bit earlier, but this one is going to go through, I believe, 5:15 as well. Looking that up for you right now. Yeah, through 5:15 as well. This is going to pick up Allville, Concordia, out towards Sweet Springs, and Houstonia. So those are the warnings that we have. We're going to go ahead and pick up Kansas City radar here, and I will tell you where we have had these storms come through, what they have a history of. These little boxes are verified reports, or initial reports anyway, have not been verified by emergency management. This was right along I-70, just to the west of Bates City. Looks like it's right over Oak Grove that we had a 55-mile-per-hour wind gust there. So that is what these storms have generated all evening as we go through. So huge body of severe thunderstorm right now between Warrensburg and Fayetteville. This is going to pick up off to the north and the east. So let's go over here and tell you just a little bit more about that storm. So right now, I see strong thunderstorm activity where here is 13 Highway, where 13 hits OO and turns into V Highway. So here comes 13 right at that intersection right now. Strong, heavy downpours and possibly some smallish hail there, looking like on the back side of this. But look at this huge cell right now, picking up Robbins, Mount Olive, Fayetteville, Valley City, and Green Door. So good evening to everybody. Feel free to pop on and off tonight. I'm kind of doing the same thing with these clusters. We're going to hop over and check out forecast data in a second. It's been a little bit all over the place tonight. Like I say, with this boundary popping up. We have a main line of storms, but we may have a couple more to work through. Still a little bit early in the evening. I think between now and 7 p.m. Remains the time frame to watch. So let's keep going up here to the north. We see what is left of this severe thunderstorm. This warning still picks up Norborne, Carrollton out toward Bogard, and it looks like the heaviest activity right now is just to the south of Hardin here at J Highway. Just off to the northwest of Henrietta. It's passed over Richmond, excuse me, and the Ray County Memorial Hospital there as well. So on the northern edge of our warnings there. So here's that main line. I'm just going to go ahead and play that through for you guys while I check message requests. Let everybody know. Appreciate everybody letting me know what you're seeing and where. We've had quite a few warnings. That's what this radar product is showing you here as it cycles through about the last 30 minutes of radar data is what that's showing you. Look at all the different warnings and a couple special weather statements that have cropped up. So let's go ahead and stop that and flip over to velocity right now, because that has been the reason for most of these warnings today. We have seen the hail, but it's predominantly these strong wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. We saw some 50 mile per hour wind gusts rather verified here along the I-70 corridor. But I do see strong wind gusts right now. We can see that radar tells us that they might be between 50 and 60 miles per hour out here around Valley City. I'll scroll over here by CC Highway, where radar says they might be approaching 60 miles per hour. So that is going to be in the CC Highway neighborhood, which is north of Valley City and E Highway. So again, I'll just kind of play the velocity scans for you here. And you can see a strong gust front making its way from up here in Hardin right now down here south of Concordia, as this all works off to the north and the east this evening. So these are your warnings right now. This is 5:08 p.m. and we have 6 minutes left to go down here on this massive cell that's actually north of Warrensburg right now, talking about hail up to 1.25 inches. Actually kind of think we might have seen hail a little bit bigger than that, or at least the algorithms were picking up on that about 20 minutes ago over around Bates City. So I'll be interested to see what you guys come up with. Send me your pictures tonight. But looking at 13 Highway right now, right in the middle of this thunderstorm, I bet that is noisy. Look at all that lightning and more to come here on the backside. So huge thunderstorm all the way between OO Highway and CC Highway, picking up 13 big time right now. So that's what's going on over there in that neighborhood. We'll see what happens to that warning. That cell looks to me like it's kind of slowed down just a little bit in the last few minutes. So the good news is I bet it's putting down some significant precipitation. Hope that you haven't picked up too much of that hail, and the winds pretty well left you alone. But there is your velocity scan right now. Looks like Warrensburg, you guys are done with the damaging stuff right now. You might be finished. Might be finished indefinitely. Let's hop over and pull in the last couple of scans of forecast data here and see what we have. This is about the 6 p.m. hour. Let me back this up because it's 5:10 right now. So between now and 6 p.m., data says we may pick up a few more clustered thunderstorms in the Eldo, Wablo, but these have come through that area already. So I'm not too sure if we're going to see a regeneration, but we may down here around Joplin and Neosho as well. So we're not out of the woods yet. Would not be surprised for a few more cells to pop up, or this could be it. They could have congealed into this line and we could be approaching done, but data a little bit inconsistent. So we're going to be watching here at 7 o'clock again, still showing thunderstorms down around the Warsaw area, picking up out to the east of Sedalia, headed over toward Marshall as well. So plenty of watching to do still for the next couple of hours, but that is the situation right now at 5:10 p.m. So if you're just hopping on, let me go ahead and go over warnings one more time up here to the north. This is now right over Hardin. Looks like it's cleared out for the folks in Richmond. This is picking up Norborne, and the strong wind gusts are going to be right out in front, moving along down to the south. So heads up coming into Norborne in that warned cell that goes for the next 34 minutes. Should take you up to about 5:40 p.m. So down here, our main player I think the most talked about is going to be this one over Warrensburg. This has another 3 minutes. I'm sure this is going to get extended out in some fashion or another, mostly on account of these probably strong winds, which are just now looking south of Concordia there along CC and 23 highways, headed off eventually towards Sweet Springs. I think they'll come right here between Concordia and Sweet Springs as far as damaging winds go. So those are the two warnings up to the north. Then we come down here to the south and we pick up this warned cell, which is just now kind of splitting the Scout Reservation. Actually, no, it's going to be off to the east there. So, but you still have a strong thunderstorm out here around Browns Ford and Iconium. I think there has been some small hail in that as well. But the bulk of this activity is down here just to the north. Actually, it's riding 54 Highway just north of Wablo right now. Should just be about done with you folks down there. So the heaviest activity is going to come up here and find. Looks like it's headed right for Butcher. So Butcher would be at T Highway and 83 there, and where 54 takes over to Wheatland. So those are your warnings right now in central portions of Missouri. We go a little bit further out to the east here. And we still have a warned area, although I think this has dissipated just a little bit out here towards Corkery and Lead Mine. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning for the next couple of minutes. We'll see if they kick out a statement or something there going to the north and the east. Then we'll come down here to the south. We need to hit the Springfield radar. This has just gotten all sorts of clustered up down here, but the only warned portion right now is going to be for this cell that's over Bowers Mill and La Russell. Right now, headed off towards Miller, although I think it's going to be more of a player for Pennsboro. I have been to Pennsboro, I'll tell you right where that is. So, and then we do have another warning down here for this strong cell for the next 16 minutes down here, picking up Billings and Cleaver at 14 Highway again for the next 16 minutes. So look at all these clustered cells, guys. As this line moves through, we're going to keep our eyes out for the next couple of hours for a little bit more of the same. Looks like heating and instability was able to crank up this afternoon like we were predicting, and these cells cruised right into that. So I'm seeing, before I hop off up here, we have gone out for another 46 minutes. Yeah, let's pick up this cell. No surprise there. This has been a strong cell. So Warrensburg is out of it now, and this is finishing up along 13 Highway. Still plenty of activity there, especially lightning. Look at all the lightning. But this is going to head off to the north and the east. So we'll go ahead and give a heads up to Ernestville and CC Highway headed towards Concordia for sure. This is a big, broad thunderstorm that's headed your way, and it's Sweet Springs as well. So this warning is going to go all the way out just to the southwest of Mount Leonard and pick up Blackburn and Elmwood. For 60-mile-per-hour winds and some up to 1-inch hail is what that bulletin is for, but that is where the bulk of our activity is right now at 5:15 p.m. So we will stay weather aware for the next couple of hours. Nothing too much happening south of Harrisonville along the I-49 corridor for now. Everything's shifting its way off to the north and the east. So that is what we have for you at 5:15. We will keep an eye on things. I will keep you posted.